How's it going, guys? If you're watching this, you're either a My Chemical Romance shill or a Christian freak, or more than likely, you're a Marc Live enthusiast, which if that's the case, what's up? Welcome. How are you doing? This is a little bit of a weird video that I'm making today because I kind of want to change the style of content on this Marc channel. I think it would be kind of interesting to do something like this. I've wanted to do something like this for a while. Ooh, I moved the camera. Ooh. Okay, hopefully... I don't know. Also, if you can hear the rain outside, it's raining and storming pretty hard right now. So I'm really sorry if that's caught on the mic. I hope it's not, but if it is, I'm sorry. It's raining and I'm hoping the lights don't go out like within the next couple minutes. I've had this idea for a while now. I've wanted to make a channel where I can kind of just like use as a diary of some sorts, like not worry about how it looks like in terms of content or whatever, or not worrying about like analytics or whatever, just using it as like kind of like a public diary and posting in the way that I know I can, or like speaking the way that I'm comfortable with, like cutting it like pretty, like I guess producing it and like portraying myself in the way that I want and having that as like my cute little like organized, I guess like diary in the form of a channel sort of thing. And then it can be seen by other people who want to like see it and see like my shit or whatever. It's like kind of like a public diary of some sorts. I don't know that this is like an idea that I've had for this channel, and I don't know how it's going to look within the next coming weeks. You'll see. But yeah, I mean, the title of this video is probably like life update or something. I kind of want to like give a little like sort of life update, give an idea of like how I'm feeling right now. I kind of want to talk about like different topics on this channel, but right now like the topic that I have in mind is this is just a life update, just to get a bunch of shit out of the way and just like talk about how like this past year has been in regards to like my life, streaming, content creation, whatever. Because most of you guys, if like you're looking at like all like my shit that I do and like I guess like the community or whatever, you guys only know from what like I say on stream or whatever, or what I randomly say on like a Discord or whatever. So I kind of want to give like everything sort of like in a nice little neat area, which is like this YouTube channel. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll start with like the beginning of the year. I kind of want to start with like, for some reason there's this kind of like I have like an in-between point with how I feel about my life like during a specific portion of streams, and then there's this after portion of streams that I feel is that I feel is like this weird kind of post area, and then there's pre area, and I feel like I'm doing better. I've made more quality shit during this post area, but I feel like I was more consistent during this pre area. And I feel I don't want to beat around the bush. I'm referring to post and pre because like I had a breakup earlier in the year, and that's kind of affected the way I've thought and looked at things and looked at like this channel and kind of life. Really, I'm sorry. I'm really young, so I might be just talking bullshit. And for you guys more like a lot older than me, will probably be like, what the fuck is the point of making this video or whatever. But I'm young. I just want to broadcast how I'm feeling right now. So like I have this pre-breakup stage of like version of myself that I feel was very content and generally happy as like a human and person and everything, but was entirely unfocused in content creation. I feel like I wasn't as focused into content creation as I want to be now, and as I've been over like the past couple of months. Wow. And then post breakup, I feel like I've kind of been very content creation coded. I feel like I've been much less happy. I feel like I can say, but also more focused and more trying to kind of like, I feel like kind of like hide it, or like I don't know what the word to find here, but it's like kind of using something to kind of like blind me, or like to run away from like the reality. I don't know if that's the case when it comes to like content creation. And there are a lot of aspects that I like about like me, and then there are a lot of aspects that I like as well as dislike about post me. And I've kind of been trying to like make the best of the situation, at least within the past like month or so. I feel like I'm slowly reaching this point in my life where I feel somewhat content again with myself. Like that post era of me, I felt like I was kind of losing myself, and like I've kind of put so much pressure on myself. Like I'm a kid. I'm 19 years old. There are people who are in their late 20s and still don't know what they're doing with their life. Nobody gets it all together this early. Or there are people that are in their late 20s where they finally get things together like at 29 or 28 or whatever. And like it would be stupid for me to believe that I would get my shit together at 20 or 21 when it's incredibly rare for people to have all their shit together, know what they're gonna be for the rest of their lives at such a young age. Like I was in such a weird mindset. I was in such a bad like mental when it comes to that. And so like as I've like slowly been maturing or hanging out on YouTube or like watching things here and there or whatever over the past like year or so, I've kind of grown this mentality and been trying to learn to be easier on myself because I'm young, because I'm 19, I'm about to turn 20. There's no reason for me to leave this kind of weight on my shoulders, even though like I don't need it and I have no reason to have it right now. I've tried to kind of like adopt this mindset of confidence that I'll be okay in the end no matter what. Like this kind of confidence that no matter what I do, no matter what action I take, no matter what like shit I say, shit I do throughout my life, like on wants and needs or whatever, I'll be okay at the end of the day, because there are people who are much worse off than I am now who have done specific things and they're doing in the past and they're doing great right now. You know, like I think a big thing for me is like thinking of like, I know family members who became like teenager mothers, teenager fathers, like they had teen pregnancies or whatever. I know family members that went through that in their young age, and now they are in their 30s, 40s, and they're doing great. Like they're doing like monetarily, they're doing great like relationshiply, like with the family and everything. And like I look at things like that and I think like, okay, like you don't need to do everything by the book. As long as you keep working or like don't become a complete bum, things will be fine. Like you don't need to be exceptional to get out of any rut. Like you'll be fine just doing not the bare minimum, but going by with how you feel comfortable doing things. Like you shouldn't constantly be stressing yourself to go above and beyond when there are so many people that have not gone above and beyond, and they're just doing just as fine as like you'd want to reach, you know? And like this is kind of different if you're like your life aspiration or your career aspiration is to always be above everyone no matter what, like trying to be the best, or like you genuinely want to be the GOAT at whatever thing it is, like whether it's like you want to be the GOAT at like just min-maxing having as much money as possible, or min-maxing being the greatest in your career position or whatever it is. Like you guys are exceptions, but I think most people are pretty comfortable. Like there's like a number or like a thing that everybody wants. Most people are very comfortable like reaching, having enough money to like just pay bills and go out to eat, or having enough money to just pay bills and every now and then give yourself a treat or whatever. There's a point in time where like you no longer aspire to have more than that for most people, and most people do not go above and beyond, and they're able to reach that, or they just like go with life, and life gives you like all these decisions and shit, and you just do it, and bam, that's your life. So I've learned to be like easier on myself and not like force myself to be like, you have to do this, you have to be great at this, or you won't reach this level in your life, or you won't reach this great thing that will make you happy. And I'm like there's like, that's just not true, or like improbable. I don't know. I probably make no sense, and I'm trying to like explain myself right now, but it's so hard. It's so hard to like explain how I feel about this. I'm so young, and I don't know. The future scares me so much, so I'm trying to be very like fucking hippie on like, oh, I don't need to think about the future. I'm so about just think about the present, bro. Just think about now. Like I'm trying so hard to feel that way and think that way. But I see all sides. I don't know. I'm so young. I'm so confused with how life is. I'm barely going through life. I'm fucking, dude. And that's the thing. I feel so scared. Like there's gonna be a time where like the title or like the ability to say I'm young, I will not have that anymore. I thought that's what I lost when I turned 18. When I turned 18, I thought I lost the ability to say I'm young. Like I need to do shit now. Now is the time. I said that a lot. But like me, I'm about to turn 20. So many 25-year-olds that don't know what the fuck they're doing with their lives or don't reach great. There are a lot of people that you probably look up to, like a bunch of actors, musicians, actors or whatever, that they didn't find their calling or find their big thing that like made them who they are today until they were like 30 something. So like think about shit like that. Like it's never too late, because just because you see like this influx of like incredibly young musicians or like artists or YouTubers that hit it big, like the moment they hit 17, like 18. I'm trying to think of an example. At least for artists, you can be like Olivia Rodrigo or whatever, like how she reached her fame. Sabrina Carpenter, so young. Like Taylor Swift, so young when they received their artistic fame. And for YouTube, how Tommy Innit was like a huge YouTuber at age like 17, 16. How he got it so young. That does not need to be you. Like you do, like it is very rare, and those people want to be the greatest at it. It's okay if you're not the greatest at it. You can still be good, like with your life, or be content if you're just moderate. You just like keep going at it as much as comfortable as you feel going at it. You don't need complete obsession over something to be good at it, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. You don't need to be exceptional in life to be good at life, or to continue be okay in terms of life or whatever, is what I'm trying to say, I guess, barring any unique circumstances, I guess. But yeah, I've been trying to like adapt that sort of mentality of like shit's gonna be all right, everything's gonna be all right, no matter what decisions I make, like no matter what I do, whether I choose to like stay at home or move out within the next week, whether I choose like one day I'm gonna work and then the next day no, like it's all variable. And like I will be okay more than likely, is like my mentality. But yeah, I've also been making like some sort of like some decisions to kind of like better my life in sort of a way. I've been trying to wake up earlier, and every morning I've been kind of trying to adopt this habit of driving to the park and like just like walking or like playing some basketball to like just get better at basketball every so often. And we're just walking to like kind of like burn some calories, but also just enjoy it, be outside and like people watch. Something that I've kind of like adopted ever since I went on a road trip to California about last month, I think. I really like people watching, or I really like being in a big community with people that I just don't know. Or like I like diverse communities. In the area where I live in, it's really just all Hispanics. In like the region of Texas where I live in, it's all Hispanics, and it's so difficult to like go to like the mall or go to like a university campus, go to like anywhere, like a store, like any center, the park, and find diversity. Like here it's all, everyone is Hispanic and white passing where I live. Like everyone is Hispanic and white passing, and there's rarely any diversity in terms of like white people, like Asian people, black people. And I don't like that. That's so weird. And like going and visiting like Los Angeles, like visiting art, like Las Vegas, going to like Arizona, New Mexico, you notice how diverse places like these are, and like seeing how common it is to like see like a black guy, see a white guy, like see like an Asian person just in the area. Like it's like, that's so cool. Like I love that diversity and like I guess humanity. I love just seeing all different types of people and just hanging out and whatever. But over here, it's like I'm filled with fucking Mexicans, and Mexicans are awesome. But it's just like I want to see more people. I want to like explore the human race and be like, we're so cool. I like exploring other places, dude. Texas is so flat, bro. Texas is so flat. Like you go outside, it's flat lands everywhere. I don't know where the fuck I need to go to like find a mountain. Like. Like, dude, the moment you leave Texas, the moment you leave state lines, there's mountains everywhere. It's freaking gorgeous and awesome. The moment you step foot in New Mexico, oh my God, like mountains, desert, which desert is a little boring, but I like seeing mountains and everything. Like all that is so cool. As well for like Los Angeles, how there's like Santa Monica Pier and like you can just see like the ocean. I love nature, man. Like in Texas is so flat. There's barely any like vegetation, I feel. It's like things, it's just boring. It's just boring to like just look out and be on a road trip at. Meanwhile, almost everywhere else in the United States is like, oh, it's so cool. It's just like, I don't know. I want to see the world. I love Earth. Basically, I feel like my life is so boring where I live, and I want to eventually move. But I don't know when I'll do that. But I feel confident that it will come. The day will come eventually. I just gotta live and go through the punches. Like I don't need to force it to get here closer. I don't need to push it back or say that I'm never gonna do it. It's gonna happen eventually. I will embrace it when it does happen. But yeah, so like because of that, I like going to walks in the park and seeing like a bunch of random faces, meeting the people that like walk around in the mornings as well. Because there's a lot of people. I didn't even know this about my community. Like my community has a solid. Very small though, but a solid like community that loves to come and walk almost every day throughout the week. And it's like, it's kind of cool. It's kind of like joining it, like choosing to walk in the mornings. I don't know. It's interesting to me, even though no one talks in the morning, everyone's just to themselves, but like you see the same faces and you see different faces come in and out. I don't know. It's cool. But yeah, in addition to that, I've been trying to clean up my diet. I haven't done anything too crazy, like looking at my macros or counting calories, but I have like been paying attention to like what I'm putting in my body. And I'm like a very avid like watcher of like fitness YouTubers. I fucking love like Will Tennyson, for example, and Pillard, Jeff Nippard. I love those guys. So like I understand like the ideas of counting calories, macros, protein, and how like losing weight works, how like building muscle works and everything. Like I love learning. I know the science behind all that. And so because like of my like brief knowledge from like basically spamming my brain with these like Jeff Nippard and Will Tennyson videos, I'm able to like gauge, and I now keep track, at least in my head, like, this morning I woke up and I decided to just put like a cookie in my body that morning, or and then later that morning I made myself a coffee, and the creamer had some calories in it, but I didn't add anything else into it, so it's probably going to be X amount of calories, and just keeping that in mind, or being like, I ate like 3 fries from my sister's burger thing, and that went in my body, like just taking account of like every small thing that entered my body. Dick. And then like counting it at like the end of the day, like before I go to sleep, being like, I guess I ate 1 meal and a couple of snacks that maybe have ended up into 1 meal. So I've been doing that now subconsciously, and I think it's been working. I've been very happy with the walks, like making sure that like I walk a bit, at least a bit every day. Like it's more so just like growing a good habit. But with that habit, I've also become a shill for Diet Coke as of recently, because this shit's so awesome. It's a 0-calorie drink that just tastes good, at least for me. Tastes so similar to a regular Coke. And like of course it doesn't give you the heartburn, because I think something about regular Coke that I think is unmatched, and like nobody can compete with it, is the slight heartburn you feel afterwards, and also that sugar feeling on your tongue. Like when you feel that heartburn, it's like, oh fuck, that hit good. But you don't have that at all with this Diet Coke. Neither do you have like sugars or whatever. So like if you're ever like At least for me, whenever like I work out or I do something that like that's got me sweating or whatever, I get this very intense like need for like sugar, or like I always want like a mangonada, like a mango smoothie, or like just like any kind of like fruit thing, or like a sugary drink, like an icy or something. The Diet Coke doesn't satisfy me when it comes to that. Usually that's when I'm a little like patient with myself. But yeah, like at the house, I've completely transitioned to Diet Coke, 0 calories. That's fucking awesome. I think with me, it's just that like I do drink a lot of water. I love drinking water like all the time. I try to drink like one of my big cups. I don't know where I have left it, but I try to drink one of my big bottles every day at least. And I'm pretty all right when it comes to that. The only thing is like whenever I eat meals, I really want to substitute it with the Diet Coke. Like I don't want to drink water when I'm having like a really nice meal, or like mom made me something like really nice. She prepared like food. I want to accompany it with like a soda, I guess, over water. I don't know. It's so weird because I feel like water is amazing by itself, while like a soda is amazing with food, you know? Like, I don't know. It's weird how my brain works. It's so stupid. But yeah, the only time that I'll start being nice to myself and like I get an actual Coke is whenever I go out to eat, or whenever like I eat out with friends, or or I'm like picking up food, or like getting food with friends and family. That is the only time I will allow myself to get a regular Coke. But like in terms of like eating at home, like or like just casually getting a drink from the fridge, I got only Diet Cokes. I haven't been buying like regular Coke, so I've been fine on that front. But when I go out and like I'm enjoying myself, I want to have a good time, I want to have like a good meal, I'll be generous with myself and get a regular Coke. So I've been doing that. I've been looking at my body. Like life's been all right with me. Like I've just been trying to change like mentally things. I've been trying to be more patient with myself and not like give myself like a hard time over things that like I can't control, or even things that like I can control. I've been trying like not to give myself too hard of a time, never to be like fuck you, like you were like if you didn't do this you would do this or whatever. Like I've always had that kind of like feeling against myself. It's been like, it's kind of like this, like I've always been like my biggest hater is what I'm trying to say, and I'm trying to like change that perspective so that like I feel indifferent about myself. I don't love myself, but I don't hate myself. I'm trying to take myself away from myself, I guess. Like I'm trying to like just be indifferent about myself, and I'm trying to change that, like my perspective to just be indifferent about who I am. I guess I'm trying to achieve ego death. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to achieve nirvana ego death in a way. But yeah, I'm trying to take care of my person. I'm trying to take care of my body, trying to take care of my mental. I'm being more cautious. Like if I ever start feeling like a little bit like, oh, this is starting to make me uncomfortable, I don't really want to do this. I'm starting to take that into account on like I shouldn't push myself to do this just because I want to do it. I should be careful with myself and be like, I'm valid in how I feel for not wanting to pursue this or do this. Like I'm valid for not wanting to do that, and there's something else I can do or whatever. You get me? Like I'm trying to be more patient and less critical of myself as a person towards myself. Another thing that I'm super fucking hype about is the new PC. I bought so many new PC parts, and I'm gonna build like the most amazing computer machine, and I can't wait to see like how fast Adobe Premiere Pro will run on it. The possibility of multi-streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. I can't wait to do that. All that is gonna be so fucking cool. Like I hope multi-streaming does like grow our community a little bit. And like I found this website, this plugin that can somehow combine YouTube and Twitch chat. So I want to use that and see like how that looks on stream, whether like if it looks like fucking cool or not. Like I think that's gonna be so cool. That will be so freaking cool to see how that works out on my end and on future streams. I'm hoping I'm very interested to like learn Twitch as well. Like I'm so interested to like, cause I've been a streamer on YouTube for the past like year and a half, and like for the future I want to see like I've already kind of like not mastered the YouTube game, but I understand how YouTube streaming works. I understand like all the nitty gritty. The only difference is scale. that I will learn with time, and I really want to like kind of like learn Twitch and kind of like expert that. Like it's a completely new platform. Things are different with all platforms. Like I want to learn like raids. I want to learn like channel points. Like how does betting work? Like that's a fucking thing that you can just do on Twitch. Like that's so cool. See like how subs work, like that analytics thing. I don't know. I'm just interested to like learn a new program, learn like a new streaming thing, and learn hopefully gain like a new not a new community, but I mean find like new people, you know. It's I don't know, it's weird, but yeah, super excited for that because it's gonna be like it's all gonna be because of like the new computer. Super excited to build it when it eventually gets here. I've been stalking all week like my Amazon like account, like the order information, trying to see like, okay, when is it shipping? Is it finally shipping? Holy shit, why isn't it shipped yet? And like seeing all that because I didn't get Prime shipping, I just got the free shipping. And I bought everything was worth $1,500. Oh yeah, and then I had to buy I bought a new graphics card because I was originally just gonna continue with my 1070, but then I realized 1070 is not fucking running 1440p. Because I got a new 1440p monitor. I've only ever used 1080p monitors. I'm getting a 1440p monitor. I'm so excited for that. But yeah, I bought a 3060 real quick. I financed it on like PayPal and everything. But like the purchase of originally all the parts, which is like I'm pretty much getting a new PC completely. Like I bought all the parts completely. Only thing that I have like on hand that I'm gonna apply to the new PC is like this RAM, which is DDR4. So I had to get a DDR4 motherboard. I almost didn't. I didn't know there was a compatibility thing until I was like, okay, let me add like the monitors and RAM to see like if everything's compatible, and I added the RAM and suddenly the motherboard wasn't compatible, so I was like, oh shit, like it showed red and stuff like that. But thankfully like it's all good. I think the only thing that I had to buy was the 3060, and everything in total there that I bought of the PC is gonna end up being $1,500, which I was able to finance on I think Affirm, which is so weird how like Affirm just like allowed me to have this 1.5K loan, and they're not even charging interest like at all. Like it's zero interest. I just have to pay like the minimum payment every month for the next 12 months. Like that's so cool. And that's so simple. Like it makes me think like, how do people get into like credit card debt if all you have to do is pay what you used eventually? Like they're paying for you and you just need to pay them back like in the next month. Like that's so easy. Just keep that money and gain more money so that like the number looks good. Like you don't get sad because like while realistically you have $2 to spend, you still want to see like the big number before you give them the money, and then you give them money later when number looks normal again. I don't know. My brain's so stupid. This is just a big stupid brain episode. I want to talk about my life. This is my YouTube channel. But yeah, computer. So excited to build that later this week. Don't know if I'll stream this week. We'll see. I've been such a weird brain recently. But yeah, in terms of like YouTube and stuff like that, streaming, I'm so excited to start multi-streaming. I want to see how that works out. Kind of want to like adopt this sort of like schedule or kind of routine when it comes to streaming, of kind of like looking at like into the future and having like always like ideas or shit that like at a moment's notice I can just like do this. Like I currently have like at a moment's notice, if I ever want to like drop a banger stream, I just gotta download like Cry of Fear or something like that, or like I just gotta download Resident Evil 4 and I've got a couple of streams like ready to like bow like that. And I'm also looking to the future, like with October. October is going to be a great month in terms of gaming. We're going to have Until Dawn. We're going to have Silent Hill 2. And even that, I think just those two games, like we should be good on the month with that. But like I'm also looking at like reactions, like doing Anthpo videos every month, doing like the presidential, what's it called? Election. I don't know if I'm going to stream that. That would be so much funny. That would be so funny if I could stream that. That would be so cool. But yeah, I want to continue streaming. I want to make more YouTube videos on Marc Live. Kind of want to make this Marc channel just like my like my music and diary channel. That's what I'm kind of like gonna brand it. Like I'm gonna like stop with the playlist, stop with the organization. There's gonna be like diary and music channel. And Mark Live is going to be like my content focused YouTube channel. My YouTube channel where like I have to be pog and shit, and like I'm heavily edited, like intros and everything. Like I wanna make that Mark Live channel. I wanna kind of change my relationship with this Mark channel, so I can just like I can be able to consistently make more stuff here as well as Mark Live when I eventually like put the focus on that again. But yeah, I guess that's me up to this point. I'm just looking forward to getting my computer and seeing what awesome shit we can make on this YouTube channel. I'm right now editing the fantasy football video, which is probably going to come up like immediately after this video. So if you're watching this and you haven't watched that video, you should watch it, especially if it's like so early, depending on whenever you watch this video, whatever. You should watch that video. That'd be so cool. But yeah, I guess that's going to be this video. I hope this channel, you see many more videos on this channel that are of this style. That would be so cool if this succeeds and I feel comfortable doing this consistently. But I mean, knowing me, it's been a fat minute since I've been able to like have consistency in my name. But I'm trying to learn it again, trying to do it with these walks, trying to learn it again with like streaming and YouTube and stuff like that. Just trying to take care of myself as a human. I'm trying not to be too reckless and trying to just take it patient, take it like one day at a time. Don't think about the future. Don't stress on the past. Don't stress on anything. Just trying to like take it. I don't know. This is so hip. This is such a hippie video. It's such a, like, this is gonna be such an era in my life, like 19 to 20, like the I don't know what the fuck I'm doing phase. Love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Whether you're watching this in the future or now, I love you, man. I love you, man. I'm so tired. But yeah, love you guys. See you around, and I'll see you in the next video or next stream, depending on what I do next. Depending what the very next piece of content that I ever do will be, whether it will be a YouTube video or a stream. Who fucking knows? But yeah, love you guys. Peace.